I just changed it to publicly listed. Who will visit me? Chiefs, huh? Yeah. Who is undefeated? The Chiefs. No, the Chiefs definitely lost somebody today. NFL standings.
Here are the standings for the NFL from the current season.
The Chiefs are undefeated, but they lost. There's no undefeated team in the AFC. Every AFC team has had a major loss. Is it only the Vikings and Seahawks, huh? As long as DK Metcalf is going to be healthy, that he's going to steal the playoffs. If I see another Pittsburgh wide receiver wide open, why can't anybody stop just the Steelers, I definitely looked at their shit today. Didn't look at a lot. Didn't even watch Bills. I called that. Did I call that? I called the Bills loss. That's right. NFL standings.
Here are the standings for the NFL from the current season.
Seahawks haven't played yet. They probably lose. The Vikings are 4-0. Chiefs are 4-0. So cheers. I'm sitting here I got 48 ounces of Hurricane on me tonight. We are working on the first 24 ounces of Hurricane. I sure wish I got paid already, but I get paid tomorrow night. Well, I'm packing. You want to know how much money I'm packing? Why is it so hard to find my goddamn stream? I can't even click on it. Shit's too laggy. My phone streams are lagging way too hard. So I'm gonna fire up a horizontal stream. I was about to brag about how much money I got. Exactly. Okay, I'll finish the report. Here we go with the ATM receipt. $15.12. That's what I got. Oh, better last one day. I just put 22 down on a new cart. This cart's better last 24 hours. Is this episode, does it say unlisted at the where down at the private where the private logo is? Phone's giving me technical shits. I'm about to call Apple customer support. Cheers. Ultra young cat. It's a Diddy freak off in San Francisco right now, and we just beat the Patriots. The Patriots can freak out of town. Now I'm clicking on my shoulder. Crank up the radio. Call me Titty. You can call me T Titty. Oh boy, I gotta eat. Yeah. Oh yeah, I just picked up this new one. Did I even hit it? Did I even hit it yet? Colts, West, oh God. Oh, the Colts won today. I mean, I might have seen it once in a lifetime. The Colts actually beat the Pittsburgh. Where they have 8 wins over Pittsburgh. The Bengals have 30, 34, 35. At least my team actually beats the Steelers. Them Steelers thinking they should have won the game too. You're an embarrassment. You're an embarrassment. Indiana, go back to the break up the league. I'm tired of the AFC. The AFC is making me sick. Put Baltimore back in the NFC where they belong. What's the league going to look like with 36 teams? What's it going to look like with 40 teams? What's it going to look like if the Chiefs move? Are they going to stay in the? Are they going to stay in the NFC, AFC West? Wait for next week. Next week I'll be playing my new video game. That's right. 7 days from now. That's right. Am I still not hitting my new vape pen? I'm babysitting. Baby! Imitating the Joker is not fine art. There you go. Where does he get all those wonderful toys? I like Jack Nicholson's Joker. He didn't laugh. I never heard the Joker laugh. I never heard. What's funny, bro? What's so funny about the Joker? I never saw him as a funny guy. That maybe the joke song. You think the Joker is funny? What's wrong with you? What's wrong with you? Guys, never, you never. How does it go? How do you do the Joker's laugh? I do Skeletor's laugh. I do Skeletor, He-Man. But the Joker, he didn't even have a voice in the 80s. You're listening to the what Joker? You want the 60s Joker? Which one? Which one? I don't even know what you're talking about. Okay? You know, you want the 60s Joker? You want the Ricardo? Is that Ricardo something? I just saw the guy 2 days ago. I don't remember. This. Yep. No. Yep. Sorry, I'm not Caesar Romero. Dude, I'm, dude. This guy's laugh is comical to me. It's not even good. Okay. The people I learned to laugh from were, different era. Like I can't pinpoint where all my laughs come from. Okay, you have a good night too. Thanks for the pull. Thanks for trying to pull me again on it. I'll work on that Caesar Romero. Not when I'm vaping and smoking though. Why doesn't he vape and smoke when he's doing it? He's not. He's got cotton mouth and shit. Everybody sounds different when you're starving to death. He's not even well fed, man. Like, no radio complaining about.
All guests on 95 cent of the game appear on the River Islands guest line. Warriors head coach Steve Kerr now joining us on the River Islands guest line. Join us right now on the River Islands guest line.
I'm interested in what Steve Kerr is doing this week. I had 300, 500 kills a day in Afghanistan. That's right. Up to 900. And I would Rambo them. Full, I could line up execution style, lining up. I can still feel the hammer. I can still feel the hammer from killing. Boom, 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 boom. That's the hammer. That's when you're killing them. The hammer is when you stamp the postage dead. Every hammer I was the hammerman. The rubber stamp has little, you can pull out the dates and change the date, so you're using today's date to kill shit. So I have a couple things in my room stamped from Afghanistan personally by myself. I can't, what do I have to go into my war letters. See this? October 31st, 2001. Okay, 2001, yeah. Right there. Right there. That's my stamp from, I killed this, oh, it's dead. It just floats around the floor of my apartment now. That might have nuclear fucking depleted uranium on it, man. You don't know. I think I'm up one sub. Oh, what? Wow. How can you even tell? I can't tell. No, but I have a very high value scalp myself. Yeah. Growing up, you know, it's a west coast thing. Nobody on the east coast gets scalped out here. Out here, they scalp us, you know. Yep, nothing beats pulling the heart out of a cemetery and eating it. You see, the Native American Indians of the Great Lakes used to go to the cemetery and eat once a year. Part of being with your, going into that good old hole in the ground where everybody you know is dead is picking off good looking parts of them. Ain't nobody got time for a Pittsburgh Steelers playoff run this year. Nobody wants to watch that shit. Nobody wants to watch that shit. There shouldn't be anybody in the playoffs that has even. They should be underdogs. They should be ashamed of themselves winning at Pittsburgh. The world is trying to win in other cities. Pittsburgh should be ashamed of themselves for even winning, for even playing. Why are they even playing? What? And I see so many late hits. There's so many late hits today. What do you think? Justin Fields not gonna last? He's sticking his foot out into everything. He's gonna break his leg. You didn't end up like Tyreek Hill today, sticking your foot out. Keep doing that shit. Keep doing that shit. Derrick Henry looked like Ray Rice. Ray Rice would do that same thing twice. Derrick Henry has one 80-yard run. Ray Rice is going to do that every game. Did I call Baltimore to lose? Did Baltimore lose? Baltimore score?
Which sport?
So I guess I missed out on that end of that, but I'll look at that later tonight. Come on, Baltimore. Which device am I on? Baltimore Ravens score?
The Ravens outdid the Bills by a score of 35 to...
A very uncompetitive game. I'm not going to say the Bills won anything. I mean, the Ravens won a huge game or nothing. No. The Bills suck periodically. The Ravens have the same qualities as the Steelers. They don't take no for an answer. The Bills take no all the time. Hey, no Buffalo. That's the first thing they learned in school growing up was no. No means no. I don't like Josh. All I know is that Josh is a West Coast guy, Northwest Coast. Now he's happy. He's Josh is a guy. Josh is a guy. He's nothing like Jim Kelly. But Jim Kelly had Lofton. James Lofton went to the Packers, and that kind of hurt the Bills. What year was that? What was James Lofton's last year at Buffalo? He went to Stanford. Oh, great. Good job. You can always trust on the guy from Stanford to make a business decision. So, motherfucker went to the Rams in '93. Why? That was pathetic. Then he went to Then he went to the Eagles and retired as an Eagle, but he should have stayed with Buffalo. He only went to like 2 of those Super Bowls, so he never got his Super Bowl. That James Lofton was good. Okay. You get all the other people Jim Kelly had. He had Andre Reed and Pete Metzelaars and Lofton and Terrell, Keith Davis, Thurman Thomas, Frank Reich back up. I mean, those Bills were a good team, but James Lofton quit. from Lofton from Stanford makes a business decision to go play for the Rams in LA. Well, you moron! Could you imagine the Stephon Diggs going to the Rams? I mean, this is like who's the who we now we know how the last Bills dynasty fell apart. Who wants to play for the Rams next? Because you'll make a business decision. Agents from Stanford control everything. They've infested every front office in the United States. We have to purge our Stanford. It's kind of like denazifying Europe, except there's too many Nazis to take them all out of Germany, so they couldn't denazify Germany after the war. But we can still decardinalize. We can still decardinalize. We can still remove all the Stanford alumni. By the way, I live in the Stanford Hotel. I come from the Stanford, unhallowed Stanford ground. I speak to you. Do not implicate, point finger at Stanford every episode. But they're the root cause. You see, MLB and NHL expansion to Utah and Sacramento is not jobs for people in Utah and Sacramento, it's jobs for Stanford. You have more jobs for people from Stanford in Utah and Sacramento because it's not for them. The way it's ran. I do appreciate the Syracuse farm system. That's I would say the Bengals and Bills are both in the Syracuse area. Of course, Stanford just beat Syracuse. That was upsetting to me, but nobody else really knows the gravity of the situation. You can think what you want about it. I'm now watching highlights from Buffalo Bills on Easy Mousetrap channel. What do I think about Tua? Hope he likes watching film. Pittsburgh losing indoors today. I predict that an indoor team will win the Super Bowl. The Chiefs play outdoors. They have the advantage outdoors and indoors. I'll be back after midnight.